White. I will be your DM for this evening. We are the Tennessee Tech D&D Club. We are on the Tennessee Tech University campus doing our semesterly strain. Quickly, I'm going to have them introduce themselves and their players, their characters.
Are we live?
Yes.
It says,
We should be live. Yeah, we are live.
okay.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll start. I'll start. I am Colin Keith, and I will be playing a dwarf cleric, Sinchar Johannes.
I'm Seth Bailey, and I'm playing a half-elf warlock sorcerer named Doombolt.
Hello, I'm Houston Sharon, and I'm playing a fighter rogue archer named Arvid Sendosa.
Hey, I'm Ranger. I'm again playing Ranger the Ranger, but this is a different Ranger the Ranger. Because he's a monk this time. I know, that's the joke.
I'm Landon, and we'll be playing the Dragonborn Monk, only known as Alucard. For those of you who get that, which should be.
And I am Samuel Gillis. I'll be playing the Dragonborn fighter Heskel King.
Okay. Quick thing before we begin. For those who are watching, there's a link down below where you can donate to the club. There's also a tier list of items you can choose from. So certain things will mess with the players. Various things you can pay to basically mess with the players. If you want to do something and it's not on that list down below, I put a Google form that you can fill out to suggest adding, and I will get to that eventually. One last thing. I would also like to thank Bob's Games and Collectibles and Game Depot. They are two game stores in Cokeville, Tennessee that support the club. And without further ado, I think we can begin. Okay, so you all are part of the Draconic Isles, a Viking providence in one side of the world, on the world of Amux. You guys, for the most part, you are non-Vics, except for you, who have basically been all you guys know, taken over by the Vics at some point in history. You don't exactly remember when, but I believe I can. Yeah, can I get a history check from everyone? 8. 5. 19.
15.
18. So everyone but you two know that hundreds of years ago, the Vex came in, invaded the Draconic Isles, and basically took over. The majority of people in the Draconic Isles are Dragonborn, but the ruling people are humans, also known as Vex. Over the last couple years, strange things have been occurring. The major thing is the land all around has been breaking apart. Instead of the normal flat earth, the boulders and rocks just have started floating up and floating down, and basically it's, if you had put a giant bomb inside this earth and blew it up, that's what would happen, except for it's just over the course of many years. Other things that have coincided with this is water isn't obeying gravity. Sometimes it'll be flowing up, sometimes it'll be flowing down. The air seems very thin, and just no air is being blown around, so it's just very stale almost. Also, fire. Fire is either A, not lighting when it's supposed to be lighting something, or B, just going way out of control. Burning things like concrete that's not normally be able to burn. You six have, from one reason or another, became friends and did various things together, and now have come together in one of the local taverns about going to discuss about how one people might fix this issue that you've been having, because the Vics in charge have not actually been giving any solution. It's been just silent from them. You're in a tavern, what would you like to do?
Wait. It's good to see you all again. Glad that we all came here. I do not know exactly how much potential we have here, but I'd like to at least begin talks of doing something about the current situation that we are in. We are not getting help from our patrons, so to speak, our rulers, nor are they very nice to us in the first place. So, I'm at least putting it on the table that we can have the idea to maybe up the ante of what we've been doing together. What that may be, I'm not necessarily sure, but most ideas come from a drink, so I'd like to order, if that's okay with the bartender.
Yes,
Lay it
yes.
down, bartender.
Here you go.
Sweet. I have gold or what?
One copper piece.
One copper, got it.
It's
Like
cheap.
that.
It's cheap beer.
Yeah.
Beer all around.
Yeah. Another thing, we're gonna talk about the beer that's being served.
Make better liquor in a toilet.
Yeah.
I've had
I've
much.
had worse, but I've had better.
I agree wholeheartedly that
With the beer?
with all the points, really, mostly about my dad, as you guys know, is the governor of the Draconic Isles. So I have sort of an in with those buffoons up there, and it's not looking too good. So
Well,
action needs to be taken.
I just wonder, does it not affect them like it does us? Surely they must notice the problem.
You would know that although you don't have lots of business relationship with your father, you have heard things, and they obviously have noticed it. But and you think it's harming them by like export and import stuff, but you've only heard like snippets because he doesn't talk business with you.
Well, I can't say for certain because my father's discourse with me is rocky at best, but obviously they have not done too much to address the situation.
Well,
So what's the
if
plan?
they haven't done much, then they must not be affected by it in the same way we are. Either that or they're just as hopeless. Either way, it doesn't really help the situation. Do we know if the surrounding areas are seeming to have the same problem, or is it local?
You've heard rumors from all over the place that at least the 4 major continents nearby that they are having the very similar issues.
And how long has this been going on for?
It's been going on for about a couple of years now. At first it was not very noticeable, but now if you
Starting to ramp up.
Sort of.
it's
brings up
yeah,
more.
it's you there are you can look outside and there's just a piece of land up there.
The Hallelujah Mountains. I want to see my house from here. That's just
Oh,
a
wait,
garbage
wait,
can up there.
I know.
Should we start talks about evacuation?
Well,
Sure.
I mean, we're on an island.
There are loads of ships and trade merchants coming in and out.
That's true. Do we want to smuggle the people out, or do we want to be blatant about it?
To be efficient, I would think we do what the governor's job.
I don't think we should really run away from the problem.
Okay. Well, that's a valid point. Maybe do we look into solving the problem, or do we look into maybe make it in a way where the people in charge want to solve the problem as well? Do we
It's-
bring it to their attention?
Well, it's too late to be proactive in this situation. So, I think it is time to take steps to react.
Oh, reaction. Well, I'm not against that. What kind of reaction are we talking about? Are we talking about a full frontal reaction? Or are we talking about maybe cutting them where it hurts? I'm sure there's some that he values.
If we want to know his
Stares at the sun, pulls out.
you hit the nobles where it matters, their pockets.
I agree. I've never been one for stealing, personally, but maybe helping
We throw
them.
away their teeth.
Yeah.
Well, it's not stealing, it's getting the right
But
place.
only into the harbor.
Yes. We'll throw their teeth into the harbor.
The problem is there's no harbor anymore. Oh, there it is. Ah, he could at least see the boats there. I mean, all of us are local, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, we've been, okay.
You
so,
you guys have grown up in this
Okay.
island chain.
so it won't be an issue finding.
For reference, how the island chain looks, it's a massive island in the middle, which is the main city. It's basically all city, and then there is one like long island here, island here, and island here. Those outer three islands are more farms, cattle, things like that. Whereas the main city section is in this middle.
Okay. So we're on the island with the nobles.
Yes.
Okay. So so getting to them should not be an issue. To their gates, I'm sure.
To the gates of their gates.
Is there any? When is the last time anybody's heard from him?
Obviously he's
Yeah,
in the house. Not necessarily talking to his father, but at least in the house, same house. The last time like the nobles have actually publicly said anything, it's been it's probably been a couple weeks, but nothing. They haven't said anything on the situation.
Well, sounds like they deserve at least a little bit of a visit from at least one of us. Just routine checkup, if you will.
But who could possibly get in?
I don't know.
Rome can never know.
My intelligence is a little.
That doesn't mean you're unintelligent.
You're just average intelligence.
I'm gonna have a discussion with my father.
Well, maybe, I'm sure his attitude towards you doesn't sound greatest. Maybe, I'm sure he would at least be neutral maybe to one of us. Of course, they don't treat us non-Vix.
I feels like you probably have the best.
You might have the best even with your relationship. Fortunately, we are not what you are, so to speak. We are something else.
If this does not work, there's always the mob mentality approach.
So burn pitchforks is what you're saying. I understand that, but maybe we
Let's
should
be
try.
slow to that.
Yeah, maybe we should try.
Lights
I mean,
up,
it's
starts
already
firing,
burning.
Starts burning. Oops.
They
Yes,
do
the
have
atmosphere
an
is
article.
not.
Just hope you put an unlit torch and just hold
There
it.
is
I do not think that the direct cutting at them approach would be best, considering, well, I'm not gonna say their soldiers are the greatest, but they're still soldiers that outnumber us.
Significantly.
Well, though it is that. Maybe we could talk to one of the soldiers. I'm sure those are local people.
I could probably pull some with the lieutenant of the garrison.
That sounds good. While he talk.
About this time, the barkeep, he kind of comes over to you guys. I heard what you guys were talking about. I'm not gonna turn you guys in.
We are idiots. We are idiots.
But
But
I would like to shine some light on the situation. I've heard that I've seen not mob, small groups of men. I don't like to use the word mob, but have been outside the governor's, the city hall where the governor works often. So a direct approach is probably less likely to work. You may put your efforts into trying to solve the problem. That actually might work instead of getting yourself killed.
dang, but getting myself killed always is so appealing.
We may need to talk about your view on life.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. I'll eventually understand that. Well,
He refills you up as his drinks.
amazing. With slightly better quality, right?
No, probably not.
It'll get
It's terrible, it's water. It's water.
He didn't like my Susan.
it'll get better the more we drink it, right?
You know, keep telling yourself that.
Maybe it'll become true.
Well, maybe while you talk to your family, you can talk to your lieutenant friend.
Maybe you can find out from your father if he knows anything about it. He's just choosing not to do anything. Because
I'll do my best to get some answers.
I would advise maybe going in with a better attitude than screw you down. What are the four of us possibly going to do?
Maybe we can seek out the council of mages or something.
Council of Mages.
You would know that there are various types of mages. There are various druids. There's you know of an old guy in the back parts of the city who studies runes.
You always gotta listen to the old creepy people.
There's
I'm
obviously
probably older than him.
That means no.
That means no in DM.
You would also know there's also the Great Library that has just tons of arcane research.
And it hasn't burned down yet.
Nope, not yet.
how can we?
Would we be
Make a history check.
Yeah, would we be given access as
All of
lesser?
us?
No, just you.
Would we be given access as lesser beings to these things?
Yeah.
Okay, 14.
14. You remember that you think there might have been at one point the library went down, but it's been so long that no one really talks about it.
It's a good library.
Dang. You can always go to the library, but it burned down 3 years ago.
No, more like
You go there and it's just cinders.
more
Darn
like
it!
300 years ago.
So it's probably been actually rebuilt.
Yeah, it's a normal library. No one really remembers that it's been burnt down.
Ancient elf looks at it and it starts burning and he's just passionate. Not again.
So maybe two of us can go seek counsel from the elderly, and two of us can go seek counsel from the nature people, and maybe one of you can go read a book.
I'll go with you if you want.
Alright, we'll
What
go
do
talk to the old rune man.
No. And do you want to read or do you want to seek counsel in the nature?
Let us explore nature.
Explore nature. All right. Yeah, me and him are gonna head to some shamans, I guess.
Okay. We'll just go
Some
around
wise
this
old
way.
hippies.
Where are you heading up to?
My dad's house,
Okay.
or wherever I believe he would be at this time.
The
City Hall.
pension on the floating mill.
He would be in.
Bathroom.
It's not really City Hall, but it's where the offices of the city folk are.
Geography is such a problem.
It's like, I swear this was here yesterday.
you get in there and
Dang it. It's over there.
his secretary says he's in a meeting for next couple hours. Meetings.
He does know that I'm his son. Yes.
Yes.
I don't appreciate being shirked down from this.
Should have been Arthur.
How long is it gonna be busy for?
Probably next 2 hours.
Okay, I'll just go to the library for this 2 hours.
You could
Okay.
try and reserve something for him, saying, hey,
Yeah, just let him know that I need to speak with him. It's
Okay.
urgent.
Just a point of order, we are all males, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Someone else was other people were going to the library, right?
I didn't think anybody else was.
No, we decided not to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'm going to.
so you head to the library, massive library.
Wow, this is a big library.
What are you looking for?
There's a lot of things over here.
What now? Is there like anything written about this that's happening? Like I know it's recent history, but like any articles, journals, documenting like the beginnings of it.
Roll investigation to look through the more recent chapters.
pretty good.
Investigation. 17.
17.
That's still pretty cool.
Since you're of noble blood, you are allowed into the back rooms where they keep all
My
the
pedigree, my
the
ring.
you're allowed back into the rooms where they have the secret, not secret, but like the sensitive materials. It takes you a bit, but you do find a short essay, really, of a guy who did a little bit of research, trying to explain the situation. So it details what exactly is going on. He puts in some theories, although none seem very useful. One of them does mention that that there were 4 legendary creatures that were used in the takeover of the Draconic Isles.
We gotta go catch them all.
That may have caused this. He doesn't know. Another thing you what's your investigation? Sure. Another thing you notice after this article, there's nothing else in this part of the library that was written by this same guy.
Almost as if his voice was snuffed out.
Seth,
Yes.
where are you going and who with?
Me and Ranger are going to
Okay.
see the ring man.
Okay. You make it to his little shack. It's one that most people don't like walking past because all on the outside there are various drawings, weird shapes. Yeah.
That makes sense. I'll just knock on the door.
A very old-looking man opens it. Who do you want? Who are you? What do you want?
Hi, sir. We're just seeking out your wisdom to maybe try and find out what's going on with the world?
What? Come on.
Okay.
What?
Stereotypical old gal.
Yeah.
Just
May or may not be
imagining
wise,
farms
may or
where-
may not be crazy. Probably both.
Well, as you can see, they're spreading apart.
Yes.
What do you like to know about this?
Is there anything we can do to heal this?
Can you by any chance unbreak it?
Well, to do that, you'd have to arrest Tiny.
Ooh.
It is my theory that if he runs he not runs, but he's more like fastly like wobbles over
He
to
The walk cycle.
the thing. He reveals a small painting. On it are 4 creatures bathed in light. To that, you'll have to arrest Tiny. Back when the Vikings took over this island chain, they used 4 legendary creatures. These legendary creatures were cardinal spirits. Each one held together the world. Now that they are gone, who knows what? Now that they are gone, the world is breaking apart.
So were they slain?
We don't know.
Or others?
All I know is they're never seen again.
Does he do it himself?
Yes, he does.
Do what?
I offered to make the old man a cup of tea, hot tea.
Tea. Why would I want tea?
I don't know, to help soothe your,
Obviously, this is man of
Boldness.
class. He only wants the finest letter S. The dimension pulls out the real letter S.
Now, to actually reverse time and do that, you have to have powers like Daros. But
The who?
Daros. Don't know whether that. What do they teach people in schools these days? Not the great legends and myths.
I don't remember going to school. I'm sure I did. I just don't remember it.
The Daros. They are. You should know about the gods. The gods. You know about the gods.
I didn't hear. The word was very faint. I didn't use it.
Okay, sorry. Well, these are beings more powerful than the gods. They created the gods.
Ah, okay.
Some say they were always and never. They're
They were always, never, always.
They were always here, and they are the ones who initiate the creation of this world.
You know.
Thank you, kind old man. Also,
Well, thank you for your counsel. Why is old? Whatever your name is.
I'm actually only 26.
Oh.
Oh. Anything else you feel we should know?
What would you like to know?
If
What
it
is 2 + 2?
They don't teach these schools. They don't teach things to these kids in schools nowadays. Leave me alone.
Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay. Where are you heading up to?
We're probably asking around town for any information on some nature shamans.
You would know that there are some off the northern island.
Are we gonna have the island talk clear?
Yeah, it doesn't cost much.
Okay. No, but
Maybe.
literally island hop, like one's floating up and jump across.
No.
Maybe me and you should just say we went somewhere and didn't get anything. Sounds like a lot
It's
of work.
perfectly safe to cross
Okay.
the bay.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far.
It's perfectly safe. Start sailing. Catches fire.
Catches fire, the water goes up.
catches fire, quick, jump into the water, put yourself out. The water's floating away. Frank, the piece of art.
So yeah, we'll grab a fishing boat.
Okay. It's gonna be like 2 silver to get a small canoe, basically.
You're paying.
But
roll off
the
the bait. Who pays for it?
You're paying.
I figured. Okay, so I'll mark off 2 silver.
Yeah, you make it across the island, and you find a small. You know of a specific druid who lives out in the woods, and you're able to go and see him. You're at his shack.
Now, I've never been personally comfortable with the nature of things. I value a different kind of wisdom. So maybe you should do the talking in this one. It's good.
Soon open the door as he's talking.
The door opens and a middle-aged woman appears at the door. What can I do for you guys?
I'm gonna do what I did last night. You're camping. You're doing. I'm gonna do the dragonborn bow.
Okay.
Do that. We would just like. We would like to ask you questions.
Oh, sure. Come in. You notice the room she leads you into looks much like a almost like a doctor's office, like the room you go into when you go into the doctor's office, like this, like a chair, well, a small bench where you can sit on if you want, and there's just various herbs lining the walls and various jars of various intricacies.
Very homely. It's almost familiar in here. I grew up in a hospital myself.
So what can I do for you?
We are looking for some solutions, if you say, to the problem outside. Fire, burning concrete.
Oh, that problem.
Yeah, the big problem. That problem.
He was going in a different direction.
She was.
One in 5 men experience this problem.
Such her hand on your thing. It's completely moving.
No.
Sit down.
Is your concrete burning outside?
There is, honestly, I can't put a solution to the problem I don't feel. There is, as you know, nature itself is ripping itself apart.
Yes.
I feel the only way is to contain it. So, like a ravenous dog, you would put it in a container to calm it down.
You have any suggestions to do with this?
I've heard of
Something it would require a large power to do this. Now, I don't know how much you are into rumors.
I'm always into rumors.
I won't put too much faith in these words, but I've heard tales of an ancient door beneath the mountain. That's another thing I forgot to mention, is in the center of the center island, there's just a massive mountain that stretches up far above the clouds. It's unclimbable from the outside.
Unclimbable because it's too steep or unclimbable?
Steep, yeah.
How do we get to this door?
Just with
Um,
level 9 walk-ons.
Most people don't realize this, but there's actually a cave entrance. Legends say that that's how dragons actually came to this to live among us. But in that cave system, I've heard that there's a door that has strange carvings in it. I don't know exactly what these are of, but it just always stuck with me. I don't know why, but
Stick with me too.
People have said it looks ancient. That's honestly where
Don't remember.
I would look. I don't know though of how that solution might prevail or not.
Well, that's a wonderful news that you have pressed upon us. We thank you for those news. If the dragons once came through this door, is it possible that they might come again?
Well, there are dragons about.
Oh, there are.
You know, the military has a section of dragon riders.
So the military's busted. They're just broken.
The
So
military has some
fighting
dragon
the military
riders.
seems like a bad
There's not a
idea.
lot of dragons around, but there is a small division of dragon riders. It's mainly though for military.
Release the battle dragons.
Okay.
I've changed my class.
Nope, not a rival class.
That's actually what I was doing.
Change my class.
No, I was already in Dragon Runner training.
Oh, wow. I wish I was here to discuss that with you. I think we got what we need. I thank you. I'll probably send any of my patients your way if I have any struggles. You look like you're most adequate in medicine.
I am.
Hey, do you by any chance sell health potions?
Seriously, you eat this.
Or maybe any natural remedies?
I do have some natural.
I don't
remedies
have the money now, but later if I do acquire money, I might come back and purchase things from you.
Yeah, I have various things for various ailments.
Really?
Can you close that door? Thanks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Maybe we're supposed to be here.
But lost my train of thought.
That's why I was talking about health potions.
Yes, I have various things for various ailments. But
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll talk when I have.
poison control,
Okay.
poison.
When I ever have money to, say, purchase these things, I will come back and we can discuss
Okay.
what you have then. But thank you.
Well,
I'm not
have a good day.
But do you want to ask her if she knows anything in the caverns we should be worried about? 'Cause,
Oh, it's cabins. I'm assuming there's going to be things to worry about.
I know that specifically.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll talk later.
Where were you hang out to?
So I'm going to the garrison to speak
Okay.
to like the lieutenant, see what the military's doing.
Okay. Yeah. It takes a minute, but you're able to get an audience with him. What would you like to know?
So what are the plans?
About
Well, stuff's going down. You guys not preparing for
we have our orders and we will follow our orders, but that is all we need to know.
anything you're living in on?
No. Sorry.
Come on. Everyone's
Go Savas.
Roll persuasion.
Come on.
17.
17.
Show me your moves.
Show your moves.
We're researching it right now, but please don't tell anyone about it, because you should know.
Well, we're, me and my group, we've already taken care of the situation. Is there anything you want to say on?
No, I can't give you too much. Sorry.
What about Arthur? Like, he's in our group. He's the governor's son. Maybe you can. About 26
If Arthur is in your group, and he hasn't told you already, then there are reasons why he hasn't told you.
Dang, got him.
If I were you, I would be careful.
seen you under different circumstances. And I
Okay.
saw
Yeah, you guys gather back in the tavern for ease. Yeah, you guys are all back in the tavern.
So what did you all learn?
what did specifically you find out? Because I name dropped you and I think something bad.
Well, I never got to meet with my father. He's too good for me, apparently. I did find this essay that unless circumstances permitted, I took with me.
You were able, you could copy it down. You couldn't actually take it out of the library.
Took notes on an essay by some author writing about some 4 legendary creatures,
We learned about 4 legendary creatures.
the conquering of the takeover of the Draconic Isles, having to do with the beginnings of this calamity.
We have to go back in time, guys.
Excuse me.
It was something we heard from the
We go back together?
Yeah, we can.
We learned some fantastic news.
So we gotta go back in time.
What in the world are you talking about?
Yeah, it's simple, just time
Did
travel.
you talk to the crazy guy?
Of course.
Yes, and he came up with time travel?
Yeah. It's
No,
completely
no.
logical.
If it
No.
were theoretically possible, it would be a solution.
It was so,
If the
yes.
time travel was theoretically
And so
possible,
would-
it would be an amazing solution for the
And if we had unlimited sovereign glue, that would fix it too. But we don't. However, I have got at least somewhat of a solution.
Solution.
Someone of a solution.
Our nature lady came up with the idea to put a bubble around the problem. So, but she also came up with a rumor about possibly an ancient door beneath the chain of mountains on that island over there.
From which the dragons came.
Yeah.
The island over there that we're on right now, so right here.
She said that this cave and door was from where the dragons came from.
And apparently there is at least some ancient quality to this door. It's at least worth checking out.
I will say we will probably encounter heavy resistance by the military. They are researching this as well.
According to her,
The door?
nobody knows about this cave. Very few know that.
Well, apparently she was.
Very few is the military, the government.
Yeah, she's the
Nobody
nobody.
is generally good at hiding information.
Maybe it's because she secluded herself in a forest and she's not up to date on her info. But maybe if the military is researching it, maybe that one might be a little bit more urgent to do quickly.
So the military is researching time travel.
I think
think that's what they meant.
put time travel on the back burner, possibly.
Yeah.
Time
Like,
travel with the coconut.
like time travel, you're placing time travel right here. It needs to just
Yeah.
go back.
It needs to not be a thing.
We're gonna take that time travel and hit it to them
I think if they ever get the option, it could be human, but at the present time.
But I've barely even heard of stopping time, let alone going through it.
It's not very mine, but it's still an option.
I
But
mean,
suppose
we're always
yours is
going
the
through
most
time.
current- Yours is currently
Okay.
the most reasonable lead that we
I
have.
think the cave is the wisest option.
It's the only
So-
option.
Also, what were you saying about my father?
I name dropped you, and let's just say I think your father's hiding some things from you. You can talk to
Set
him
up an
later.
appointment or something
Yeah.
with them.
I never got through the door.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's something he doesn't want any of us to know, including you.
So shall we prepare for the journey into the mountains?
But just travel.
Back to the beyond the cave, yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming that
Go
we're
down
gonna
the
have to go to the cave. Is everybody up on their provisions? We might want to
Yeah.
procure some rations.
That sounds rational.
Already done.
Okay. We
Yeah.
get to the cave.
Okay. Going to the
Yeah,
cave.
we're gonna. Do we want to do this at a certain time of day, or well, I guess it's underground. If it's underground, who
It
cares?
doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Probably
well,
be better than
Would it be
over 9
conspicuous for us to?
yes,
Like,
yes, it is.
We want to search for the cave at night.
I think the night would probably be better.
Daylight, so we can probably see the cave better, but nighttime, so less chance of getting caught. If it's your.
I like less chance of getting caught.
I'm
personally.
pathetic and stealth, so I like the word less chance of being caught.
I say shiny guy wearing jingly armor.
is-
I don't think it looks good.
I'm in,
is the mountain,
I'm in platinum.
what would be the word for it, a restricted area or is
No.
it? Okay, so we can just.
It's
walk.
restricted in the sense that nature restricts you from going any farther because it's so steep, but the government hasn't blocked anyone from it.
Okay. Do we want
Yeah,
to try and
fine.
find? So you've heard about the cave. Did you hear about where it is specifically?
She just said around the mountain. She just said there's a door
Walks
beneath,
outside, looks at mountain, sees gigantic mountain.
beneath the chain, it's cave entrance. The door is beneath the chain of the mountains, and the cave entrance.
We have a
Some-
question.
Yes.
What would you get? What would screw with you guys the most right now? Huh?
Probably
Good question,
like-
Tricky Trickster 99.
Probably from what I'm taking, probably a whole bunch of dragon knights just swarming down upon us.
I think that would kill us.
Yeah, that would be
Technically,
TPK.
no,
That
that's-
would be TPK.
And it's not part of the thing.
Screw with us the absolute most.
Probably just
Make the mountains float out of our path.
I don't know though. It's
Or
it's hard.
a shower of gold.
Yeah, I would have really hated if I would just get
hate
a
it
wish
if
scroll.
10,000
right now. It would
gold
kill
was
me.
descended
Yeah, and that
from the
10,000
sky.
gold will be in the form of a giant meteor.
Yeah, it's a gold meteor.
It's
Surprise!
It's one way to go out. It's not the worst way.
Give
He
one.
died, he died.
Probably
He died.
loss of language or gender
He
swap
died.
would probably
Gold.
serve.
I don't think
Gotta be
gender
careful.
swap would be
Yeah.
that more.
Okay.
I wouldn't want us to gender swap.
Everything was said the same.
Okay, so you guys are all heading over to the cave. Trying to find anything?
Honestly, what I can come up with is probably decent enough, just as long as it's not a total kill.
Yeah.
Language laws.
So you guys
Don't make
travel
it
around
on
the
the
base of the
street.
mountain for a bit.
But
You
you could probably make us get attacked by something if you want.
you guys travel around the base of the mountain for a bit. And eventually you do find a cave entrance, but from the looks of it is boarded up.
Boarded
Boarded up with wood.
with wood. My weakness.
Is it?
No, I'm gonna go out there and knock the wood down.
No. It's
Darn it, they thought
it
of
looks like
everything.
it's very old.
There's no like sunlight warning.
Let's
No,
not
yeah.
remove all
Yeah,
of
not
it.
Alan
Obviously,
Scott
we'll
over here.
remove-
Go in.
remove like
You know,
mountains you can get past. So like say like how's it more visible? Like,
Yeah, slots like this.
okay. We could just
Who's got a crowbar?
I do.
I think I do as well.
Use
Yes.
the crowbar.
Crowbar.
Okay.
Boom.
You're using to get up some boards.
My goodness.
Is anyone
I'm
else
taking
got
off
that?
I'm taking off just enough off the bottom there.
Does
Yeah.
anyone
Crowbar's
else
just enough.
I am, as not in the sense that
Well,
I'm going to.
I've got a
Does
better
anyone else gonna also take off boards?
I also have a crowbar. I shall do it too.
Since half the people
Okay.
have crowbars, they just stand back and watch.
Yeah, I'll just watch too.
Okay.
What
You
is
do
this?
make strength saves on advantage.
What have you guys been doing on y'all's downtime?
Make strength saves on advantage.
You know what I'm about.
It's like put a crowbar to unite.
Pulls out another crowbar. You know what I'm about. Puts it on.
21.
21.
I put
This is
it's
the
okay,
problem.
whoever hasn't rolled, I'm gonna
Negative
put
3
guidance
strength,
on them.
making strength.
Okay. Is anyone else gonna roll to pull out boards?
I would
the
like to
three
hand my
crowbars
crowbar to whoever is strongest because I evidently can't use this.
60.
I got a 9 in strength.
You guys have 15.
5, 4, 9.
15.
I'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
Wait. Which
By
one
all
is doing
means,
it?
someone else
Oh,
try.
you're doing it?
I
You go
am.
ahead.
Have 15.
With guidance.
Yeah.
The same, so
Strength
the
save,
accident-
strength check, and
Might
advantage.
take deception.
Add a D4 to your roll.
Boy,
Yeah,
that
so
Yeah.
roll a d4.
What was that unplanned?
Was it with advantage still?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, strength save or strength check?
Check.
Okay,
Add your
that's just
strength.
19.
Wow.
Make sure
You
to
got
add
eight.
over.
Now you
Make
gotta
sure to
add
add
and roll your d4. So, perform basic addition, go.
Yeah.
So what was? So what was?
It's
What's your
a
roll?
strength check. So
The
roll,
strength, the crazy
add the
man
strength,
was
and then add what you
seven
rolled for guidance. Strength not.
So what did you roll?
Just
The
strength.
D4 was guidance.
The D4 is 30 for guidance then, and what that was.
So
And
8
then
plus
2,
your strength
so that's
modifier
5,
plus
and then
3.
5 plus 8. That was 13.
So 13 on your strength check.
Okay.
They've done the guidance thing. We've never had somebody help actually.
So you two are able to get off the board, and you are able to get off the board.
Sweet.
So there's a good enough space for you guys to crawl in.
What about me?
We don't want
Is there
to-
anything on the other side? Did I just like go through?
Were you gonna roll? I didn't know you were
He
rolling.
got a 13.
no.
No,
I got
Oh,
eight.
I got an 18.
Oh, you were rolling too?
Yeah.
Sure, you pop off a board.
Just a single board with an 18.
Yes.
Can I remember correctly?
You got the
You
biggest.
popped it off real, like so good though.
You got the biggest board.
To be fair,
No, you got the biggest board. You had like a 20 something.
I did not roll.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
Yeah.
I did not roll.
Oh, you.
He said 20
He said
something.
20.
Yeah, I had a 21 when I thought it was the same, but because it was normal.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. So you pulled off the board, and you two pulled off the board.
Is there anything like directly on the other side? Or is it just,
It's a cave. It's like a cave entrance.
anybody have dark vision? Big.
I have double sight.
I
Wait. Only 2 people have dark vision.
I
got this torch.
say,
Yeah, awesome.
Muhammad, please guide me. And I tap the tip of my sword and cast it light.
Okay.
Is that a cantrip?
Percentile dice for light.
Could you cast light on Marshall?
Yes, I'll cast light on your sword. Muhammad, guide us, please, with great vision.
Well, if I'm going to be doing things,
You
in
can't
one
cast
it's
that.
going to be taken.
It's
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
I take out a torch from my pack and attempt to light it. How is the universe feeling about that today?
How is the universe
I'd
feeling
like
about
to
today?
feel bad.
It doesn't light.
It doesn't light.
Well,
But you guys, he has other people that cast.
You know, like, guys, in case of emergency, we can always
Turn
try
light
that
just
torch.
in case.
Either it'll do nothing or we'll all burn it.
And we'll all die. Who knows?
but he'll kill them too. So.
Or actually, they're resistant to fire.
Doesn't matter if you're taking 1,000,000 fire damage.
Then they're only taking 500,000.
Wait, gentlemen, before we go in, I'm going to say a prayer for a moment and say, please, Muhammad, give us great aid in our journey.
Yawn.
And never mind, no, I'm just kidding. All of
Except
you,
for him.
5 temporary hit points to you 3.
Oh,
Just
Wait,
these 3.
oh.
Because they're going to be in combat.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Makes
make your
sense.
range.
How long does that
Your
last?
magic.
8 hours.
No.
Say 5 minutes. Oh, temporary.
Keep adding it to 5 temporary.
We've never had anybody in mind who's actually helping us.
Okay.
It's 5 hit points that I don't have to give you. And it's not concentration.
Also, like
Yeah, you guys enter the cave. It's a generic
6 plus 5?
cave. You head into the mountain. You start heading down. Eventually you hit.
Marching order? You want marching order?
No. Eventually you hit a split. I want everyone make a perception check.
Thanks. Who will need guidance on me?
25.
9.
25.
Okay, so you, and you all see from one end a soft glowing light.
Guys, I think I see a light.
I know your sword's lit up. But yes, I also see
His sword's lit up. I transferred
There
it.
is his sword's
I
lit up.
transferred it.
But there is also a light.
I see it. I point out the light to
Hides the rest of the torch that didn't go all the way down.
I see, do we want to try to avoid it, or do we want to go investigate?
Is there only the one has the legendary?
It's a split. One goes continuing down this way,
Wait.
one goes over here.
Should we split both?
No.
Never
No.
split the pie.
Fair enough. So which way?
I can't heal you when I can't see.
So we're at a fork in the road.
Better, yes.
Which one is less traveled?
Which one has the light? Take my
The
right
right one has the light.
Do we want to investigate the light?
I feel like we
You want
should
to
do
investigate
more
the ground, see
survival.
which one's the less traveled?
Yes,
Roll the investigation.
Okay,
with guidance.
with guidance.
It is a cantrip.
Are we capable of being kind of line? Just walking away. Is it torch light or is it?
You can.
Investigate.
It looks. It's not flickering like torchlight. It's more standard.
22.
22. It's honestly really hard to tell. Both paths are not very trodden. But you get the sense from the one with the light down it that's almost a new one. The entrance seems new. Not new in geology.
This one's not.
Timeframes.
This one has less
1,000 years old
erosion.
instead of 5,000 years old.
Well, I guess we're looking for
Less
something
than that,
ancient,
but
so
like,
I guess-
So that would be the
So I'd want the one that has more erosion.
Yeah.
So we want the
new entrance, maybe an easier way to travel to that same area.
That's true. I did not think about that.
Why,
Either.
why not just let it be random? I say, as I throw my sword in the air and see which direction it points now.
Yeah,
It hits the rock and shatters.
It is a rapier, so that's not.
You throw it down, and it lands right in between them.
I cough, point that direction, and kick it to go to the right.
You're going right?
The gods have spoken. We go right.
I did not think that was very random. That seemed very
Roll stealth,
Okay.
and anyone who wants to try to catch him, roll deception.
No, I'll trust it.
25.
I didn't see it be like that.
No one notices that he knocks the sword aside.
Dang, and I got 23 on it.
22. That was a really good roll. Nice.
So yeah, the sword is pointing right.
Like, I'm basically
Which way is
staring
it?
at it, and
Yes.
I blink as it goes. I'm like,
What? Wait a minute, wasn't that?
okay.
It was a breeze.
It's Charlie.
It was the earth. It lifted it and pointed it the other direction. Okay, we'll go whatever way. the
Okay, who
sword-
wants to lead?
I'll lead. He's got light.
You're the only one who can see.
You're the other caster, right?
No, you don't get to lead.
All right, light man, go for
He
it.
has
I can see 120 feet ahead of us.
Yeah, yes, that was
Oh.
that was like.
Is it a narrow cave or is it?
It's
Yeah.
narrower. It's, I would say,
Two people
I can
side by
see
side?
a magical end.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a little tight, but yes.
Okay, so.
What does Devil's Sight actually do?
I can see 120 feet in non-magic and magical light. Darkness.
Okay.
I can see 120 feet in light.
That's so good. You have
That's
short
next
range
level.
vision. Awesome. What's that perk called? Nearsightedness.
You cannot see the length of a football field.
It was going
What's
first. The devil side or the light sword?
Okay.
Probably
So,
the side.
Oh, we were side by side.
We're interlinking arms and skipping.
I unmute
That might be
my
what you're
arm.
doing.
and my sword
I
now.
immediately unlink.
Yeah, and I'm trying like not to cut you. Could you link the like arm that has the sword drawn? Like,
Roll.
what you do?
I'll go ahead and draw my team.
You've heard of some luminescent monsters.
I'll go ahead and draw my
Mostly
sea
under the
turtle.
sea, though.
Okay.
You making
By
a
luminescence.
nature check for anglerfishes in the cave?
Pretty much.
Anglerfishes in the cave.
Yeah,
Brilliant idea.
I've seen Stranger.
I'll go ahead and draw my
I've
sea
seen
turtle.
Stranger
I've
Things.
seen Doctor Strange, yes.
Okay. You head down.
Fish before we get thrown in.
As you
I've
guys,
seen fish come out of lakes and kill dwarves before in a dwarf fortress. That is actually a thing, by the way, or at least it used to be. They would literally just
as
go
you
on
guys
the
head into the cave, you do notice the light always seems farther away than it was.
Like, it's
It-
getting further from us, or it's always the same distance, no matter.
It's always
how-
the same distance, no matter how far you travel in.
Alright, it's an anglerfish.
It's a mirage.
It's literally an anglerfish. We're gonna die, guys. We're all dead.
Oh.
We're already dead.
Can I do something for a second? Dispel the light.
Okay.
Is the light still there?
Are you? Is that are you?
No, he's
casting a
dispelling
spell?
his light cantrip.
I can't.
Oh, your light cantrip. The light is still there.
Oh no,
yes.
you guys can't see.
Alright, I'll put it back on.
About how far away does the light seem?
It seems about. I'd say about from here to like the wall over there. So.
Oh, that's
Let's
not
throw a
good.
rock at it.
Oh, that's
like
Yeah.
30, 40 feet.
Wait, I can see.
I'm gonna throw
If no one objects, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna throw a
like
rock
try
at
to shoot this thing.
Yeah, I thought the rock
Sure.
in there, see what
Hey,
happens.
hey, Elijah, maybe you should stop running away from
Roll a
us.
dex save, not dex save. Dex check.
Roll a persuasion
Well,
check on the inanimate.
yeah.
Persuasion on rock. You.
Well, roll an attack to throw the rock.
Maybe that's how we solve our world issue.
Nothing. Well, no. Always add whatever modifier you need. For
Yes,
rock
just to
would
make
rock
sure.
would be strength.
Or, well.
Technically, would be a finesse weapon, so
I thought either.
it
Well,
you would
if you're using
when
a
throwing a
range,
rock,
It's
yeah,
always dex. If it's
yeah.
Oh.
So it would be
Never mind.
add dex.
I thought
Dex.
javelins are range
Yeah.
or strength though.
Unless it like says otherwise.
Okay.
It's dex.
8. You throw it down. It doesn't get too far.
I'm gonna line up my shot.
Trying something.
Well, I
Not you.
understand.
Down the hall.
Just, just,
And
Whoa!
gonna
There's
try
a
to-
warning next time.
Okay. Roll an attack against the light.
Attack the light. Why can't you miss one target?
does an 18 hit?
You shoot and you hit the wall. That is the wall that has been projected out.
Oh, so there's a wall.
So like, about how long did it take? Like,
So
If it were on a
So-
wall, we wouldn't.
So
we
we're
wouldn't
walking.
be able to.
there's
there'd
some
be a dead end.
shenanigans going on.
So we're
It's
walking.
not dead end. Like
and
the
there's a
the
wall.
You mean it's
They
on
need
the
to
side
go
for?
Yeah, so
Okay.
because
I misunderstood what you meant. I thought you meant it was like on
the cabin keeps going and keeps
Okay.
twisting and curving.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like it was just staying still and you just we're like walking on a treadmill or something. No,
No,
I
no,
thought it was
that's
like
what I-
you guys are
he said it
moving-
was
Okay.
on
You
the
guys are
wall.
moving through the cabin like you would normally walk through a hallway. But the light always seems to be dead. You don't seem to be getting closer to the light.
But
The
it's
lights,
range to it.
the light, although does seem to be moving.
Okay. Well,
Alright, we'll continue following.
I've got the money.
Who's fast? Maybe they can dash towards the light.
Be gone.
Ranger, you've got an armored speed.
I'd like to retrieve my arrow once we get back to where we're
Okay. Yeah, you pull out and attack.
Now you want another shot to try to hit.
Or like
Do you
that
want me to
one
literally
that
just
has
run
the-
ahead?
Yes.
Just a moment.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna run ahead.
Yes.
I'm gonna dash 90 feet, so I'm still within his vision.
Okay. You guys, I'm assuming you guys are stopping.
Well, I wasn't ready for him to dash, so.
Are you guys keep?
Do
Are
you
you
want
guys
me to dash or do you want
continue
me to
walking
go
down?
like regular speed?
I want you to dash to see if you get any
Or is he
targets
keep
in the
walking
light.
as he dashes?
Okay. For you guys, it seems still 30 feet away. For you, as you dash forward, the light seems to stay at 30 feet through.
Can I turn around and see?
You turn around and
You see,
you don't see. You
I
don't
can't
see.
see now because I don't have dark vision for it.
You don't. You can't. well, you would be able to see
Guys?
that light.
Yeah.
I'd be able to see the, oh yeah.
He's
But,
I forgot the form of soul.
there's no light on the wall behind you.
Okay.
Are we
It's up
wanting,
here for me, guys.
are we wanting to, oh, wait, it's up there for you?
Yeah.
Well, it's behind you for us.
I don't see it. I see it. I don't see it. I see it. I was turning around when I was doing it.
I've never been good at intelligence.
Insight.
Insight the
what's
light.
mine here?
It's a mirage.
10.
You have absolutely no idea.
Does
The
anybody
bleep is
else
going
have
on.
any
It's
ideas?
just
I would also like to
Okay. Inside check.
Oh, it's inside?
Yeah.
20.
Unless you want to do something else.
No, I'd rather do inside.
it's a 9.
9.
I've got
no,
9.
yeah. 20. You don't know.
The light.
You cannot fathom why for them the light is in one place, but for you it's in another place.
I feel like we're
It's-
just running down the hallway at this point. We could go back.
I definitely agree. I would much rather go down the other hallway.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I thought the other hallway was the good idea.
Have we seen any like
Or-
repetitions on the walls? Or-
No.
What can you say?
Um,
Sometimes the gods are wrong.
What,
roll perception.
what would happen if we turned around and walked back?
Well, trick in the light. I like it.
That's what I was
You
thinking.
do
Walk
see notice
back. No, from here we walk back.
After
the wall's still
the-
up.
Maybe you guys can.
Um,
I'm not very
it
good
seems to
at
get
such
smooth there. You don't
rudimentary skills.
So it's seen the smoothing out of it?
it so so you're here farther down the cavern. It turns a corner and you can just see some like smooth. It turns into like smooth.
Hold on, guys, before we head back, I think I see something.
Oh,
If
well,
there's anything up ahead, though, we should have a strategy. Let's
We'll
all
kill it.
group
Yeah,
up
just kill it.
and hit it till it dies.
kill it with the death.
That sounds like a pretty good strategy. Does anyone
Hit it
here
with a
actually
death
have
stick.
intelligence?
11.
What's your intelligence?
13.
None of us have intelligence. Frick, this is the last group we had.
Yay! I'm the smartest.
What's your
13.
The best is +1.
If we ever find
I told you guys. Time travels where it's at.
No, it's just gonna get in our minds. It's
The
gonna-
best of
Yes,
us.
I don't.
Had that
One of
idea
them.
that
I think Mind Blast is intelligent.
the unwashed mask.
One of us, guys. So we'd be screwed.
So we're gonna continue down and see what the smooth area is.
Let's turn around and just walk backwards. Maybe shrink it.
I'll do
What
it.
happens
So
if
the
we
light
walk
won't
backwards?
expect that one.
as you start walking backwards, the light ahead of you seems still to be always making ahead of you.
Dang it.
Let's turn that around. I feel like you
Okay.
We
did it
can't
together,
outsmart the light.
So when
What if
We can't get there.
I'm gonna try walking sideways by facing the wall that I assume is less than 30 feet away?
Yeah. Are you looking that way? Wait, should I actually see the light?
Looking at the wall.
If you're just looking at only the wall,
Crab wall.
you see the wall.
I see
What
the
about
wall.
peripheral vision?
You said it wasn't.
Well, I'll do that for a little bit. I'm gonna walk 30 feet doing that.
You
If
look
nothing's
really
gonna happen,
silly doing
I'm
that,
gonna
Aubrey.
walk sideways and look forwards, I guess.
When looking forward, yes, it's still 30 feet down.
Oh, but I promise you, walking the normal way is by far the most effective.
Okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Are you peeking like around it?
shit.
Dragging it across the walls.
You cool? Are you okay?
Looking around, it's for about, I'd say like 10, 12 feet. It's all like smooth rock. And at the other end there is a door.
Neato.
I'll wait for them to catch up.
Okay, you guys catch up.
Some of us more slowly than others.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you have 20
They-
No, because his eyes are shut.
Yeah, I was gonna try and close my eyes and see what
I'm
happens
just gonna
with
point
the
the
light.
It's a door.
There's a door. Well, what
The
kind
one
of door?
thing as you guys get close to the door, you notice the light is coming from the door.
Neat.
Has that door been there the whole time?
Have we been here the whole time?
Are we even here now?
I want to open the
Time for
door.
your monk Philosophy.
Oh no, it's not my philosophy. It's
I'm
just
not
me
gonna
messing with you.
But that's rude.
But it's blinding us. I was opening the door.
What are you
But
doing?
that's-
Walk into the doors. You
but
can
that's-
we try and
You gotta knock
do we
first.
want
No,
to?
no.
I cast knock.
If you're not, then whatever's
Do we want to
behind
look at
that
the
door
door
knows
see
that
if
you're
it
there.
like has any?
It may be
thoughts?
polite.
It does.
What if there
It
is
has
a-
various.
Then
right.
we
It
can
has
mock our
various. It has 4 depictions of 4 things.
This is on the door.
On the door, yes. And then carved all around the door on the door frame are various just fancy curves and lines. Also various
I
runes.
want to open the door.
You open the door.
Yeah.
You open up into this large circular area. It's very dark in there. In the ground, it's 30 feet across, 30 feet diameter. But around it, there's like it goes down and then like this hill in the middle. It's only but like that much difference. Head difference.
When everyone gets inside the door, I want to turn around,
No,
close the door,
I'll
and
let-
then
I'm not going through. I wanted to check something else while someone else goes
Okay.
inside.
Okay.
Well, I'm so close.
I'm gonna say.
fail.
Okay.
You close
That
it.
is better.
And you knock on the door. I'm assuming
Mhm.
you hear a knocking on the inside.
I appreciate the
Okay.
decency.
Can I open the door and say, hey, can you try and open the door from that side? Close the doors, and I want you to try and open
But right from now.
You open up the door. He's on the inside.
the door. Okay. I
John
was worried that
Training-
it would be
John Training
locked
five
from
right there.
one side. Okay.
We were worried there for a second.
I'm gonna go down to the little indention and see if there's anything on the ground.
So you notice there is just a fancy tile almost in the like moat around the mound. Then on the mound there's a fancy rune carved onto it.
Just one. Like,
Just one giant rune.
Anybody read this?
Does it seem to have any religious importance to it?
Religion check. And are you going inside right now?
With guidance.
I'd like to look at the door a bit more.
Okay.
Can I do
That's
like
you. I've described the door.
just a shot in the dark here. Do I recognize any of the symbols with knowing dragon speech?
No.
Modified 20.
Modified 20? Okay. You've had a lot of religious experience, but from what you know, there's no religious place. But something in the back of your mind just is nagging at you that yes, it is, but you don't know what any of it would be.
Well, this seems to have at least the idea of maybe a religious regalia, but I could not identify the religion with it.
Is it in like
No.
our draconic language?
It's not a language.
Can I quickly sort of draw
Is it
what
these
door
things?
looks like?
Yeah.
Which is
Make sleight hand check. Unless you have.
I have painting supplies.
Oh yeah. Make a.
Can I make a sleight of hand check anyway?
Do a craft check sort of thing, like with the tool check. If you have proficiency and dex.
Okay. So that's a 19.
19. Oh, that's a semi-accurate drawing.
Okay.
That's good.
I want to try and get the runes remotely.
Okay.
Just
Is there anything else around the room?
No. There is actually there are various depictions of various events for what you can guess along the wall. And again, the ceiling is a dome ceiling and also has fancy tile.
Do any of the depictions match us anyway?
No.
That would
Do they seem to entail these 4 creatures?
You do notice there are 4 creatures that kind of repeat.
Didn't you guys mention that the
Okay, I want to go through now.
Okay.
I'm assuming,
You had
does the door on the other side look
mentioned,
roughly the same?
statues
like
of some kind?
the previous side?
No, the on the inside the
I
door.
don't remember anything about statues, but they did mention
Oh.
something about 4 beasts.
Like it isn't as
But it was the
No.
cardinal.
As he walks in though, the door slams shut. Your guys' light spells dissipate.
What was that?
See, this is why you knock.
I did not. Okay.
A post knock is hardly better than no knock.
Oh,
I appreciate the knock.
It's still a knock.
From
Yes, it's enough.
4 torches on the walls that didn't seem to be there before.
What the?
Just they are set ablaze.
Now look this back.
Of course,
Yeah.
these torches work.
Naughty.
From the
Don't question it.
walls, however, smoke seems to creep out of it and start encircling. There are 4 clumps of different colored smoke.
Under
What color was it?
One is red, one is blue, one is green, one is purple. And then as they start to encircle you guys, kind of forcing you guys into the mill, weird sensations come over you.
Bullet oh my gosh.
Seth and Ranger, you guys have like a natural drawing to the purple and the blue one, and you guys are repelled against the red and the green ones. Sam and Houston, you guys are kind of drawn to the green one, but repelled by the purple one. Landon, you are drawn to the red and the green one, but kind of repelled by the purple and blue one. And then Colin, you are kind of drawn towards the green and the blue one, but kind of shy away from the red and the purple. Ooh. For then from these smokes, you hear who has entered the inner sanctum.
Yeah, 6
Well,
dashing fellows who wish to save the world.
My name is Sinjar Johannes.
Ranger travelers.
Well, worshipper of Bahamas. Pleased to meet
We
you.
know him.
Good. Then you know his business, and I am of noble intent. So please, come out.
Please.
We are.
Are you the smoke?
We are.
That's just weird.
We're getting some small robots here.
What happens if we drink the
How's the life of smoke? Question, can we smoke you?
We are not. We only come to you as smoke. For if your mortal bodies were to space, you would
Don't
instantly. That's funny and nicely.
You have a name?
We are the Daros.
No, I think we heard about those.
Can I call you
These
Bacon?
young man.
These are the people that created the gods.
Neat.
Can I call you Bacon?
Be quiet, mortal.
Okay.
I look at the smokes and I'm.
I take that as a
character's
no.
drawn
I
to
think
you.
that one's a no.
And I'm just, we're gonna ask, why do I feel drawn to you?
I was asking.
Who are you saying this to?
The smoke zone, what compelled to go to?
Okay.
It's a red and
Red and green.
green.
I assume green is lawful, red is evil, purple is chaotic, and blue is good.
Ah.
I'm looking at we represent beings, the tendencies of how you act. You mortals like to copy us. You like law and order, but you have darkness in your hearts. Guilty. Why do you seek us?
Well,
The world is being destroyed.
the world is literally falling apart outside. Fire is burning concrete, and then all of a sudden it won't run at all.
And whose fault is that?
Honestly, we're asking you that too.
We don't know.
We would like to know, Vic.
I would like to blame the Vicks.
I would
I
also.
like that idea. I like that idea.
We don't believe this.
They blame us anyway.
We have long time ago, when the world was created, we created 4 cardinal spirits to help maintain nature, maintain balance. You Vix have destroyed these 4 creatures.
Just want to point out that only one of us is a Vic.
And he's trying to solve it.
Be quiet, mortal.
Okay, fair enough.
Didn't he say the same thing to you?
So why,
Oh, no, that was him.
if you will
So
just
just have the
again
table
and use our gifts for if you only will misuse our gifts, why should we help you?
I have a muzzle on, so it's you 4 right now.
If you help us save, put the world back to where it was, we will promise to remove the Vicks from this land.
Oh, I will promise it.
Except for this time, sorry.
Or
They can be
And who knows what
pleasing
money
at
will come out.
times.
Who knows
I
what that
promise to get my bartender better.
I promise to make better beer.
I'm a brewer.
I'll make sure the executive listen to.
what is more interesting, the world of silence or the world of voices?
You make a compelling argument.
It's that wisdom.
Very well.
Glad we brought you along.
We will create for
I
you
learned something from the old man after.
4
I
new
don't say that.
spirits on 2 conditions. 1.
3 conditions.
We can do it in three.
No, I want another condition.
1. This mortal shuts up. 2. That
Honestly, I'm pretty
we will not just give these to you, but you must find them and release them.
Are they like in like pocket size?
And 3rd, you will wait for the day that the Vix will be removed and fight against the Vix.
It's like a bonus for you.
I took my into consideration.
Well,
If such
Wait.
a day comes that is necessary, then I guess it has to be done.
Does is it all fixed? Like, is it just the ruling body thing? So it can like, you know,
so
Arthur.
the solution of the VIX or the VIX as a whole?
Yeah, can
The
Arthur
the
say
Vic, the ruling of the Vix.
Arby?
Okay.
Arvid.
Arby.
Arthur is his brother.
Ooh. I like you.
well, dang.
That's what my
Tell her how it
dad
is.
says.
Are you okay with that?
Your dad's not.
I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna have to be okay with that. So,
But I
the
mean,
point is moot.
can Arthur stay because I really like his brother.
I feel like we're getting
Not
into a
gonna
little
lie,
bit of,
experience, okay.
we're asking a little bit too much.
I think
Not enough.
so long as we get rid of the impression, not the impression, the oppression,
Oppression.
VIX, the rulership of the VIX. I believe that's what their condition is getting at.
To be
As
clear,
opposed to
are you
literally
asking us to
getting
get rid of the ruling class of the VIX specifically in this island, or are you talking
I
about the
think
no
they mean
world?
In the world,
Oh dear
what?
God.
That's going to take
anyone
time,
who
but
would
considering the
misuse grand powers like these.
If you ask to get rid of them all, I will get rid of everyone that I have the power. But that is going to take some time, and we
It will
are,
take some time,
we
but
are,
we will have help from
we are.
other places.
I don't know how time works for you, but we are mortal.
But not if we have a time machine. Then we can go back in time.
We are not bringing that up right now.
Question to the smoke. These two keep going on about time travel. What's up with that?
They keep talking about time travel. Mortals are crazy.
Seems legit.
Looks like they just next
Truly,
so
he
yes,
is
it is.
wise beyond his immortal years.
Are you? But I'm just wondering. Do you realize that we as mortals have a time limit to our existence?
Of course.
Okay.
What do you take us for? Petty mortals?
No, I take it for beings who probably have lived a lot longer than I have.
You
Yes.
also realize
We've
like,
seen life, we've seen death. We've
despite
talked to them many a days. But you must help them. Help remove the infestation.
I oppose tyranny.
But, like, I mean, despite all my dreams about single-handedly wiping out entire armies, I cannot do that.
Of course not. You're only a mortal. That would take powers beyond
You can certainly try.
Well,
It-
to be
it-
fair to them,
You will have help from other places.
Other places.
That's good enough for
Another
me.
class.
I'll take that.
As well.
Alright, let's go.
As long as you point us in the right. Is there a starting point? Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, then let's hear that.
You must head to one of the Odyssean islands. There you'll find a tall mountain.
Another mountain, huh?
In that mountain, you will find where you need to begin. Now, if you mortals be ready, you may begin.
So, just to be clear, we're going to listen to the smoke who's telling us to raise beings of immeasurable power that we probably, if it is true, cannot stop.
And to
Oh.
you
In all fairness,
conquer the world.
And to overthrow the ruling body of our entire society.
in all fairness, I do get
if the
your
alternative is.
I do get your
destruction of the
point,
world,
but the world is literally tearing apart.
So far, it's just for now.
we
I
no,
thought-
I
The
believe it's
smoke disappears into the woods.
We did make ask, and it is the entire.
Oh, it's in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
The Earth is tearing itself apart. I mean, it's basically like if we just release all these people, it's just tomorrow instead of next year.
I mean, but you've seen like that play by Humpty Dumpty of like Waterworld. It wouldn't be cool.
Hobbity Bobbity. Was that the director's name?
No, that was the lead actor.
Oh, the lead actor, Hobbity Bobbity. My mistake.
World
How could
famous-
I be so foolish?
Do you know where the Odyssean
Yeah, it's his cousin.
It's I personally.
Nobbity Bobbity.
Hobbity Bobbity.
Can I make
Yes, you may.
They have a family tree that points straight up.
No, kind of just bobs.
Make a general intelligence check and find your first.
10.
They're somewhere. They exist. They know. You know
I
they
can
exist.
say with 100% confidence that they were not lying about the existence of
Well, thank God you were here. Maybe I should.
Does anyone else know where the Odyssean Islands are?
Straight intelligence check.
Sure. Straight intelligence. Yeah, just intelligence check.
No.
Natural 1.
They're fake. They are just.
Yeah, they're fake news.
They're
It's fake news.
I believe those
Fake
smokes.
The smoke is fake, not the fake. This room is fake.
The
Yeah,
smoke
fake.
affected you a little bit more than us.
There is more gravy than grave in this place.
I'm gonna roll mine with guidance.
Okay.
Well, the D4 was higher than the D20.
What'd you get?
6 total.
You know it's fake too.
It's.
It could be real.
You think you've heard the name before? You don't know if it's a place
Do
or
either
what.
of you know if it exists?
I have 10 intelligence, but I will try.
13.
I have 10 intelligence, I'll try. Roll with guidance.
Watch him get
A 9.
With guidance.
Oh gosh. Maybe we should just go back and see if anyone knows this. 'Cause it's
You know they exist. You
Clearly,
don't know
we're
exactly where in the
geographically
world
impaired, so let's
There is-
find
Let's
some-
There is-
Why aren't you making these?
There is no geography. Well, if you would have told me, I would have given you guidance, but.
I mean, I might have had the highest intelligence, but it's still only +1.
It's better than mine.
Maybe we should seek someone.
Yeah.
Or maybe go to the library and
Yeah.
get a map.
Go back to
Let's
the
go back to
That's
the
too
room.
easy.
Go back to the old.
I know I
It's a
can do this.
library.
Go back to the old.
What
Let's
is
go back to the
library?
room keeper and just ask
I
him.
don't think we should. I don't think we need to ask him.
I think he's the
You
wisest
think we could go to the
person I've
library and
ever
find
met.
anything, or do you think that
He's the only one with a library card.
It's a public library.
Oh,
Oh,
He's the only one.
he's the only one with a library card.
He's the only one who I can get to the
He's
fancy
the only one with a
library card.
I mean, literally. The barbarians still get abilities?
No.
Okay. That was hysterical.
Okay, so where are you guys heading off to?
Back to the main, or
To the room guy.
The room guy?
That's where
No.
you're headed.
Yeah.
I'm headed to the library.
I want to go to like wherever there's ships, so I can ask around.
Okay,
I'll
so
go with.
we'll go around this way again.
How long has it been since we departed?
It's not been too long.
We should probably build up
Maybe-
the cabins again so it doesn't look like.
maybe like 30 minutes
It's
to
a
an
light.
hour.
So how much time
did
has
anything else.
passed
You mess with the
from when I told the receptionist lady that I wanted to speak with my father to at this exact moment right now?
4 days.
Definitely.
4 days, 52 minutes, and 5 seconds. It's probably been a couple hours by now.
I should probably check again to see if my father can.
Okay. I'll check the library to see if I can find anything about
Actually, we'll go around this way.
Okay.
You going to the library. Anyone else going to the library with him?
I'll go back to the druid lady and see if she's doing anything.
Anyone going to the library?
We're
Okay.
going to the library. I can give you my.
I don't think they're gonna say, "Oh, look, an elf."
Hi, I'm awake.
Well, no, like. You have permission from me to do what you're doing.
Okay.
So
You go into the library. What are you looking for?
Any information about the casino cabins?
Any information or any map?
A map to the casino.
Okay, yeah, that's easily available.
Nice.
Oh, would you look at that? They're right there.
Yes. So basically,
Basically, just a couple hours away.
yeah.
That's not
Here
right.
is the
That's-
Draconic in the middle.
Okay.
The Odyssean Islands are down
Slightly look
and
like
east.
Sun number 25.
Hold on.
They're down east.
Where do you? How to recognize your haircut?
Okay.
Down to the east.
Down and east. Yes. Where are you heading up to?
I went back to the druid lady to see if she knows anything else. So about maybe that I'm here.
Yeah.
Did you go along or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else going for the? Okay. So yeah, you made it back to her cabin.
Not anymore.
Yeah. She says, "What do you?"
So we just came back from this cave and the door. We found it.
Okay. Cool.
We spoke to the what do they call it?
Daros.
We spoke to the Daros.
Who are they?
Let's forget what I was thinking.
They just don't teach anything in school nowadays.
Shameful. They're basically the god of gods. pretty much.
Interesting.
They created everything. They came to us this way.
And what do you want me for?
They gave us location to an island, a mountain. What was the mountain?
The Odyssean.
The Odyssean Island, or mountain. And I was wondering, came to ask if you knew anything about that area.
I don't think they have too many. I mean, guess they do have a mountain range over by the dwarves are, but that's nothing special. They're dwarves and all around it.
Yeah, but you are a dwarf.
But this year, I mean, it's an island that shares owns large islands.
Nothing important about it.
No, nothing you can find anywhere else. Do you need me for anything?
No, that's what I did. Thanks for your time.
Okay. I guess two silver to rent the boat. Where were you heading off to?
So we're heading down to where like a lot of ships are and stuff.
Me and-
Okay, both of you?
Yes.
Okay. You make it down to the harbor.
Now, do you have a specific purpose down here? What are we looking for?
I figure we asked for passage, they probably know what it is.
That's actually quite smart.
Well,
That's
I'll
I'm
get
the
into
most
it.
intelligent in my family.
That's awesome. I don't really have a family. So,
So you're the smartest in your family too.
yeah. By default, I guess we are on a link.
So where are you heading off to?
I'm heading down to like where ships are.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to talk to like one of the captains. Be like,
I need passage to
Okay.
the Odyssean Isles.
One second.
You know, those islands that everybody knows where they are.
Except for us.
Except for him, actually, thinks they're fake.
I need a bit of a reminder.
Odyssean Isles.
I won't be
I
heading
definitely do know where they
So,
are. I just need to make sure.
We may try another person.
okay, go next person.
But you're saying you do know where
I
they
need
are.
passage.
Of course.
Where
What do you think I am? A landlubber?
I would never presume that, sir.
Wait,
I'm
so
just
they're
wondering
real?
where
This wasn't fake?
for some of
Oh my god.
for some of us less traveled as you. Well, wondering maybe where are they? Any directions?
They're southeast of here.
Southeast of here.
About 2 months of ship travel.
No wonder you're not going that way. Thank you for your time. Did you hear that? 2 months travel. I'll level up by the time we get there.
You're heading to the
Yeah,
next person.
I'm just gonna continue on like
Odyssean Isles. Travel. No. Keep it short.
Now, maybe we should try a more diplomatic approach.
No, sir, I'm heading to the Daichi.
No, you're not.
Next person.
Not
An
anymore.
entity called Bacon told me to go to the Odyssean Isles. I need travel now.
I'm not heading that way. Who is this Bacon?
Never mind.
To know
Do you know anyone that is headed even that direction?
Not off the top of my head, but you should try the harbor master. He
Okay.
would know.
Well,
Go to
thank you
Harbor.
very much, random NPC. I appreciate your input.
How did you know my name?
Exactly. Random NPC.
yeah, go to Harbor Master.
Is this
Look.
it's random of house?
I need
I'm
something
sorry,
else.
sir. Random NPC is my brother.
An entity called Bacon has told me to go to the Odyssean Isles and I will travel there now.
Who is Bacon?
Bacon
That
is
is
a
not a-
cosmic entity beyond all forces that are more powerful than the gods. And they taste delicious.
What?
They should be fantastic with eggs.
Maybe my companion is trying to say we need someone to take us to the Odyssean Isles.
I
Are
swear
you
they
sure
were
you're
called
fit
Bacon.
for travel?
I am.
We
I have
are very
alcohol in my
fit.
bag.
We are certainly fit for travel. We are not much to deal with usually.
Huge. But, once I get a few pints in me, I can sing like a sailor.
Okay. There are a couple ships heading that way. He gives you some names. There is one of those is a cargo ship. They May I have room for you guys?
Thank you. It's a good enough lead. Could you point me in the direction of this cargo ship?
The cargo ship, it's down that way. It's number 14.
Let's go.
Number 14. So we walk on over to number 14.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Wavy travels to the. I just forgot the name. Odysseanite.
You did roll a natural one.
Okay.
The Abyssian.
It affected him in the real world.
I have found out
Depressing.
that apparently they're real. New information.
It's a wild revelation.
And that I wasn't dreaming about bacon.
Well,
We are making a stellar case for travel.
we will be traveling to the cities of Polis and Filio.
Those are in the direction, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's in two cities of that group of islands.
So it's transport.
Sounds perfect.
Would there be a giant mountain nearby?
Let's assume yes and just get there and be disappointed if so.
Yeah. It's
From there you
cross
won't be able
that
to get
road.
anywhere in the Odyssean Islands we need.
Would you have room, just so happen to have room for maybe 6 more travelers?
He looks at his some papers.
Just one more.
You should.
What, just 4?
Yeah, he means 4 more including P2, I
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Um,
totally what it meant.
I was like, 8 people.
We
One,
do.
two,
It's not the most glorious of
5,
nations.
7.
We'd be happy to have anything that be willing to offer.
Okay. It will be 120 gold pieces per person.
We're gonna have to pay you guys.
Come again.
And
Those two can't pay for themselves physically.
half is paid when we leave, and half is paid when we leave.
I think so. If I do declare.
If I do declare,
That
yeah.
price seems
Who
a
has
little bit
proficiency
high.
in persuasion?
You know how dangerous
I'm amazing at
dangerous it
persuasion.
is
I'm
out on
not there.
We are more than capable of helping defend from anything that comes your way.
Fighting is like
They're
my
flying
jam,
crap.
so
Anything but that.
The only thing that we have issue with is getting there.
yeah, I say protection's no issue for me, like 6'7", 6'8", so how about you look at that price a little bit, because I can protect myself. Pretty free.
Too much go free.
That's
he looks at someone's papers.
Says with the persuasion.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm making this one as well.
Oh, 24.
You have Franks in persuasion?
I have proficiency.
Oh,
Did you say Franks in
I said
person?
Franks.
Don't forget to give yourself guidance.
Alright, well,
24. You really need to.
it's kind of it's verbal and it's kind of weird to be
Okay.
persuading someone. Guide me in persuading this man.
No, you do a little symbol and then you talk.
24.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I could probably lower that down a bit more.
We will promise to help contribute as well, rather than just be passengers on your ship.
Yes.
About that.
If we were to lower it, you guys would have to be. I heard you said guards. You would have to help protect the ship
Yes, that would be
Any-
more than fair.
for anything that might happen to it.
I can do that.
How
I'm also capable healer. I would be able to, if any of your sailors fall sick, I could make sure that they.
That is really good. How about we lower that to 60?
I'll let you know.
That sounds a lot more fair.
Oof.
Exactly.
Gotta drink that oof juice.
I'm about to have to go sell myself on the streets.
Don't worry, I still got 25 gold remaining. We're good.
I'm at negative. I'm at.
Don't worry, you only have to pay half of it up front and half of it later, as he was saying.
Yes, you might stumble upon some gold out at sea.
Okay, that would only put me at negative 20 then.
Oh, you only have 10 gold?
I spent all 250 on armor, sword, and shield. That's all I have.
It's called a financial plan. You gotta make one.
I mean, I could say I sold my splint mail, my starting splint mail. I was at half value if I sell it.
Just about, yeah.
Report plus currency.
That's what you play something first.
Excuse me.
That's it, yeah.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
Well, we leave at dawn in 2 days.
I can afford it.
We leave at dawn in 2 days. Be here or nah, no.
Okay. Let's go.
How many days was that? 4 days? 2 days?
2 days.
Do not forget to, otherwise we're gonna be stuck here forever.
Seth, where are you heading to?
The rune guy.
Okay.
I never got his name, so he's the rune guy.
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast sending to Arvid.
Okay.
Let me count how many words I get.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're not going with them.
No.
Okay. You.
The rune guy.
Yes. Who are you? What do you want?
I talked to you earlier. We talked about the Daros. I just wanted to say I met some.
Of course you did.
They were really pretty colors.
And what does this have to do with me?
They look pretty good.
I just wanted to let you know since you were interested in them.
Who said I was?
Oh. I just assumed.
Yeah.
You know what they say about assuming. Guess I'll stop that.
You better. Anything else?
No, I'll just be gone for a few months probably. Just wanted to let you know. I love you.
Oh.
We get these days.
That was
Okay. What are you doing?
I was not ready for.
I'm gonna go back to the
So I can't-
receptionist that I spoke to earlier.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast my
Card.
sending to
Okay.
Okay.
Ovid. I have procured us some travel to the Odyssean Isles. We have 2 days to. The cost is 60. The cost is 60 gold here and there, and you probably got cut. I probably got cut off at and. That's it. I don't think you can reply.
You hear that?
How'd you get
You
this
can
number?
answer that with 25 words. But hold on. There's a 5% chance it fails.
Okay.
So 95 to 100. Okay, I thought that was 9. Okay, no, good. You got it.
Alright. So I can reply?
You can reply.
Okay.
25 words.
25 words. Yeah, just say it and I'll count it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Red 935.
Leave it on red. Of course, you actually don't know you can reply to it. That's
Do
all.
I know or?
You don't. Yeah, I've never used it before, so you don't really know you can reply.
I'm just trying to reply anyways, like you're just shouting at the air. Worst case scenario. Okay.
What the frickety flim flam?
Okay.
Good to know, I guess.
The sending message is confused. How many words was that? Yeah, the dictionary. Frickety flim flam. 1 word. Okay.
So
Just don't be a Vic about it.
It's like, you know what? You go ahead and put any punishment you want on us now. That was we deserve it. And make sure it has a lot of loot with
Is
it.
my father free yet? It's been a few hours. I'm certain he should be free now.
Every time I get hit, a magical item pops out of me.
You're hitting a cheese roll pops out of your head.
No,
He's in
one
his
time
arms
like
now.
pinata, once I die, a magical item will explode in the room.
Is it? It's off.
Don't tell us that.
He explodes in his sweet box.
You're let it.
Hey, Dad.
What do you want?
What's the deal with
Airplane food.
what's happening?
Uh,
It has recently come to my attention that you might be hiding some information from me, your most beloved of sons.
yeah.
You praise yourself.
Honestly,
At least fourth. We only have
we're,
three.
we're,
Three
we're,
that you know of.
we're researching right now. It's an issue. Unfortunately, the other governors of the other provinces haven't had any much luck in it at all. Trying to figure out what's going on. We haven't also received too much information about us.
So, but you are trying
Of course.
something.
How do you think our ships will go if everything just breaks apart?
Alright, well, thank you for your time. I know you're very busy, Father. Also, just to set my mind at ease and to settle a little wager, how viable of a solution do you think time travel is?
Who raised you? Time travel doesn't exist.
That's what I said. Thank you, and good day.
Who thinks time travel
Like
exists?
somebody
On the door closed?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
My dad, I'm leaving for 2 months. Probably longer.
See you in a year.
I probably died when you were baby.
Oh, you actually noticed that too.
Yeah. You guys meet back up. Where are you guys meeting up at? Tavern, I'm assuming.
Tavern.
The song.
Appleized.
You should have just ripped it out and stole it.
Oh, yeah. You were able to copy down.
Okay. Of
Yeah.
things in general, because I didn't want just the 2 there, because we probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you the official map.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Also,
What did you do? Heard your voice in my head.
Oh yes, that was my sending spell. I said I'm able to send a short message over any distance. Why didn't you reply to it?
you can do that.
Of course.
Okay. Because I was busy at the time, I wasn't able to reply. Of course, I knew you could reply.
Obviously.
It's been at the
We
time.
didn't know that.
Oh, well, you could have just said busy.
I was too busy even for that, though. That's
Oh,
the
okay. Well, wow.
He was talking.
You were really busy. Well, we got some pretty useful information. We know that there's a ship leaving in 2 days that will take us, and it has the added benefit of using us as protection.
I don't think that's a benefit.
I need to hit something.
2 swords would disagree because they're 2. If that's
I love
Now,
that
how
you said
can
there are
you-
2 of them. and-
How can you disagree with that?
It's hard to argue with swords.
The
It
man,
is really-
the
it's
man
really hard.
it's hard to argue with that map. I'm telling you.
It's got 2 swords. That makes 4
The
swords.
problem
Exactly.
is, it is a 2-month journey.
Argue not with a fool, for he will drag you down to his level and beat you with experience.
Is everybody okay with that? It is a 2-month journey.
I don't have a pressing.
There's immunity.
I'm not really leaving anybody, so I don't really.
You want to have her tell your dad, hey, Dad, I'm leaving.
I
Bye.
could write him a letter. He'll probably, if I didn't tell him I was gone for 2 months and I just came back, he probably wouldn't have been noticed.
Send him a message.
You want me to send him a message? I've never met him.
Probably not.
There is letters a postal service, there's a system in place that doesn't utilize magic. You
How
can
about-
use that.
I think it'd be fun to just be like, yeah, here's my dad's name. You can use
So
this.
how much does it cost for the travel?
It costs us 60 gold each,
Alright.
You're
I can
paying.
cover that.
which means I have to cut back on my alcohol consumption.
You're paying.
The heck?
I don't think you can convince a guy who doesn't have money. Okay. How do you know I don't have enough money?
I really don't.
It's in your future.
Pulls out this person's
Time
wallet,
travel.
puts it
Yes.
back.
Half now and half when we get there.
Half now and a half.
So
I can't.
dawn in 2 days, meet at the harbor and head out. If there's anything we need to do before then,
Maybe procure an extra. I would need to procure an extra 8 gold. Otherwise, I won't be able to pay.
Oh, give you
upon
the
my-
8 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll split it. You're the rich boy. No,
You're the
no,
rich kid.
change my mind. He's paying all of it.
Okay.
Give it to your dad's funds. Let's go.
I can help pay if you'd like.
No,
However, you would have to pay me back.
I will promise you to pay you back 8 gold.
You have been given 8 gold by me.
8 gold and at least 3 favors.
Gold. What?
Notice
kind
that
of
I
favors?
said you were given
Oh,
as a gift.
I
So
appreciate
it's yours.
that.
Oh,
And it is no longer mine, it is yours.
I will be sure to
Gift,
repay
gift,
you
gift,
in
gift.
kind.
As a present.
Okay, so you're here.
so we wait 2 days and heading out.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything else before you guys leave?
Guess I'll calm down.
See you, Dad.
Okay.
Do I
So
need
you
to-
guys should.
Do I need to cast
I'll do
Augur?
my best to
Take
not
my
die
life, thanks, Bob.
and sully the good
Yeah,
name.
really okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm
One of the
gonna,
days I do have the ability
I'm
to
gonna
cast
get my
Augur.
neighbor to like, water my plants and feed my pseudo dragon.
Boy,
What do you have, super dragon?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I've got a pet
Doggone
rock.
No.
Augury costs
No.
25 gold. Never mind.
What costs me back one?
Augury.
The spell?
I could have. It's a divination spell. I could have asked about certain aspects of the journey,
Ah.
but it costs too much.
Okay. So you guys board the ship on in 2 days. And it takes just about 2 months travel.
During those 2 months, and we're going to be about right off the beat from
You can a little bit.
Okay.
Does anything happen to those two?
Honestly, nothing. It's a little rough because you kind of have to like keep like dodging in giant rocks and trying to find the flow of the water.
Stay in the water that's not floating.
Yes.
What do you mean we can't stay when you do this guy?
But the waterfall's going up. It's a water rise.
Yeah. Honestly, the journey's quiet.
Too quiet. After I'm talking to me, I'm like, Lakayum, Lakayum.
No one
What?
joins singing.
What are you doing?
I
Make a
believe you are
performance check.
incorrect because I joined in the singing because I was
Ooh, baby shark.
You are not singing the shark
Nat
song.
20.
You are not.
It is the most beautiful song.
is singing the
Ever.
crap out of the
You
shark
are
song,
not.
and
No,
he is
you are
slaying.
not singing that song.
Most of the crew start joining in.
Oh, baby shark.
They know about the song back Well, they do now, thank God.
It's one of those. It's a bag.
You guys.
I know you did not just say it.
You guys make it to the islands. You start riding through the islands.
So that's 120 gold total.
No, 60 for there.
Oh, 60 for there,
60
for
total.
back.
It's
If you
60
come back.
total.
Okay.
Yes, you come back.
Yeah. Which we may not.
Oh.
We're not giving him the 60 gold now because he's probably gonna head out. We may just have to find him
You take 60 gold
to get there.
to get.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You pay 30 when you left. You pay 30 when you arrive.
Okay.
The captain comes up to you. So we'll be landing in both Filio and Polis. Which are the two who would you like to land on?
Which one has a mountain on it?
Which one is
which one is
closest
closer?
to the mountain?
The mountain is really in the middle.
Fantastic.
So we'll just get on top of the first one.
I throw my sword.
Now,
And kick it.
We don't know if he did
I'll
that.
take you back to your
if you guys land at Polis, depending on the nature of your guys' journey, I would say no, because Polis is controlled by a religious cult, for lack of a better term.
Well, maybe not that one.
They are
Which is the
you'll
two
be
safe?
questioned a lot.
So the second one would probably be a better choice.
Yes,
than all that?
but it would cost you guys to, you probably want to rent a car to travel into the city. It's a longer journey.
So money or being questioned by religious cultists, I don't know. I want to take my life.
I wouldn't use the word cult in front of them.
I think most people don't like it if you call them religion.
Well,
But it's definitely cool.
but like, are we?
They
denying-
control the
I think
city
most other people
and
don't like it
it's
when
controlled
they're
by
in the
strictly.
presence of cultists.
So like, are we denying that it's a cult, or are we just not gonna say it from them? Like, keep it down low, but like everybody knows it's a cult. Okay.
I'm just gonna call him cold.
Oh, so we just call them full now?
Yeah.
You're gonna get shanked.
Okay. So are we getting shanked, or are we calling them a
We're
cult?
going in. We're burning down the churches.
Okay.
Boy,
The fire won't last.
What is the worst that could happen?
we all
We could all get murdered. That is worse.
No, that'd be too
Do
kind.
you know?
Yeah.
If you called them a cult, you'd probably be tortured to death.
Okay.
Why
So
is
are
this?
they a cult?
We would just have to appeal to this.
Obviously, if they're
How
gonna
did
kill
they take
you, they're a
over?
cult.
They ruled that church has ruled that city for years.
Years.
We would just
like when you say you.
So
I don't know when they took over.
Like-
They've always been there. Basically.
me, like I usually don't go to worship at mass or whatever.
I
But
think we should
him,
probably avoid the religious.
Literally wearing shiny platinum armor and
With
stuff.
a dragon insignia on
With
the
the
shield.
dragon
We
insignia.
probably shouldn't go there. They won't. They
Well,
won't.
They would respect another.
Okay.
They respect other religions.
So they're
Yes.
not. They're
They don't
not
respect it if people
jerks,
insult them.
but
Yes.
they're a cult.
Don't try to insult them.
Okay, so they're not jerks, but they're a cult. Are we all on the same page?
They're not the kind of crazy.
But
They're not a crazy
but they
cult.
are a cult.
They just have an iron grip over the city.
Okay, I'm confused. Are they a cult or are they crazy?
They're
Or are they?
they're a
Let's
cult.
go and ask them.
They're a dictator.
Okay.
Right?
What do they
Dictator
worship?
cult.
Basically,
So they're tyrannical.
Who do they?
Who do they worship?
they worship Tyre, the god of justice.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's technically. A
So
religion.
not a bad.
Yes, it is a
cult.
religious. It's just they control the city
Okay.
and they control with an iron grip.
So the
Well, they are.
Are they also whites or are they?
Hmm?
dictator.
What is the race that don't? Are they dicks too? Or?
I mean, there are mixed with them in the city, but the majority of these islands
So
are.
we gotta kill all those fakes in that
human.
city anyways. So.
Or wait.
The majority of the people on this
How are
island
you
is
supposed to
human.
television?
So
Might be his one.
I think as long as we're like cool with them, then they'll be cool back. So it's just like, you know.
AKA, you don't get to talk.
Take my shit.
So just no one mention the elephant in the room.
You should probably try and leave the city
very soon after
Don't-
getting in, though, because we probably won't want.
Well, that's what we're gonna do anyway. We're gonna get there and we're gonna head straight to the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any other towns that like we should head to that are towards the mountain because our end road is?
There's no cities between there and the mountain. It's pretty much at the base of it.
Let's just go to like the cold town because
The
I think as long as
It's
we're
cheaper.
respectful,
Yeah.
you know.
the religious dictatorial theocracy.
Yeah.
The cultists.
The cult.
The cold.
Okay. So you
Why are you
guys
so upset
land
about us calling it
at
a cult?
What's it called? Are you a cultist?
you
I don't
guys
like that.
land at
I may make jokes about it, but I don't like that.
Filio. There is a short walk up to the city. The city is actually not visible from the coastline. You guys get off the boat, head into
Land.
a makeshift harbor that there's a path up to the city. Not that steep path. But yeah, you make it into the city. You are drawn, being part of a shipment. You guys are drawn off to the side and questioned by some guards. What is your guys' purpose here?
So we are here to investigate some of y'all's mountains areas.
Okay. We have only one mountain, but
Well, then
okay.
I
I
like how
guess
earlier you said it was a mountain range and now you're saying
I guess
Well, that was like something like
it's a range in there probably.
I guess that makes it easy to decide which mountain then.
A little bit.
This is very new here, if you can't tell.
Yes.
We,
I didn't think this place existed.
Yeah, we did not even know until we were told to be here.
We're just backpacking through before we start college.
I didn't know that like there was a cool guys here. Yeah.
Maybe you should point us in the right direction. Maybe how about that?
Yeah.
Just a couple more questions.
Okay, sure.
Who are you guys?
My name is Sinchar Johannes.
Oh God.
Road to road.
Road to the road.
I'm not a road, don't worry, I don't want.
Well, that makes perfect
It's a
sense.
family joke.
Okay.
I'm Henry.
I am Arthur.
I was hoping you'd say Arthur.
And our escort.
Okay. Now you said you were sent here. Who sent you?
Bacon.
Yeah.
What? Who sent you?
Bacon.
Who's Bacon?
Bacon.
We honestly don't know. We were talking to Smoke and they said come here.
But their name is.
Their name is not Bacon.
Sure
They took great issue with that
I feel like
name.
you guys shouldn't be with us.
So what you're
we're on-
telling me is
We are on official business.
you were talking to
Bacon.
Bacon, which is
They
Smoke.
He doesn't speak for us.
Smoked bacon.
Smoke's Bacon.
So
It is quite amusing what he's saying, but it's not correct.
you were talking to Smoked Bacon.
We were talking to the Daros. The Daros pointed us here. We just want to go to.
Can we let this person speak? One person who's actually like in charge.
Who are the Daros?
Shut up, no one. Shut up. No one.
They're the guys
Shut
that
up.
created.
Shut up, no one. Shut up, no one. Shut up, no one. Shut up, no one. I'm physically covering his mouth up.
His name.
Is there
This
His
guy's
name is actually.
that guy doesn't speak for us properly. This guy is the only one who can really speak for us.
Score 17.
Anyways.
Maybe next question.
Can we just go?
We didn't. We didn't study for
Due
this
to
thing.
your accounts of
We're
I was gonna
backpacking
say
through this
insanity.
area.
I'm not gonna be able to let you guys into the city.
Then is there another way around the city?
Can we just go that way?
We're not trying to be a part of this city. We're just trying to get to the mountain.
Yeah.
You could. It takes some time, and I'm not allowed to tell you which direction. But if you're looking for the mountain,
Well,
it
we
should
find
be
a
obvious.
chance.
Dude, like, we honestly don't care about your cool activities.
Points back towards the end. How, I have two hands, I can't cover everyone's mouth. Covers your mouth, covers your mouth. Quick question, does anyone have like a spell that gives me a third hand?
Now,
I was fish out.
I am going to look at him as scarily as I can and tell him to let us through.
I want to help him.
Intimidation.
Imitate.
I want to help him with that because I'm going to
Okay.
stand like right
Roll an
behind him
advantage.
and go like,
Alright, so 20.
He writes some notes real quick. Right to this, says.
Thank you.
let's go fulfill
Well, that was
our
easy.
destiny.
I give him a silver piece.
Why didn't you ask him kindly before?
You guys make it
Because
through the
this
city.
fool was putting his
Oh.
hand on my mouth.
You should not do that.
You should have licked it.
You guys are now in the city.
We're headed
why
straight
don't I have my
through.
map of the city? In the city, you can clearly tell it's built. It's built around a giant temple. So there's a giant hill with a temple on top of it, and then around the front of it, there is buildings and other stuff. And there's a courtyard.
Are you directed on their focus?
Can I try and find out any information about the mountain? It's got possible caves that are in
You can try. What are you trying to do?
go to a bar and ask around.
Oh no, I want to
Maybe-
go to the temple.
Maybe we should
Okay.
just go straight through and not ask any questions.
Let's just not
We know
talk to
where we're going.
anyone. Let's,
I just
we
wanna
can
get the
see
time.
a
I just wanna
mountain.
be
Just like a quick question at the bar, like, hey, are there any caves in the mountain?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, that was actually a good roll. 18.
Not that I know of. I'm not a mountain climber at all. I did hear that one guy say there's something up there. I think it's at the east side of it. I can't remember.
Do you know who said this?
It was insert name here.
I like that guy.
It was Jenkins.
It was random NPC number 348.
Well, thank you for your time.
What's his first name?
Call me Ryder PC.
I'm working on mine if I ever need
Jordan
It's
James.
JJ.
Or-
Like, some other time, but if we're ever with cultists.
As you guys come out of the bar, you notice from down the streets, there is a large group of armed guards coming toward your way.
I think we should go the other way.
Alright.
Let's
Do they seem to be looking at us specifically?
Yes. They don't look happy to see you.
So he's in the temple, huh?
Oh yeah, were you leading towards the temple?
Yeah, I went to the temple.
Okay.
I probably would.
So you come up to the large
I'm so
stairs
glad I
that lead
told
up to the
myself
temple. On top of those stairs, you see lots of people all over the
Kinda
place.
call myself
There are
like
various
every
braziers
class whenever I-
lining the sides of the building, with people around them. And then in front of you is, think the Parthenon, basically. You have like large stone steps. And then at the top you have pillars leading to a main, what do you presume is the sanctuary?
Is there any like religious figures I can point out?
There are a bunch.
Would I like know like how to call them? Like would I be like father or something?
Yeah, what the-
Like
Roll a religion check.
okay, I'm good.
I will also.
You're there.
11.
11?
Well,
Oh, the classes being played right now are.
The class, you can find out all the character information. There's there is a link down below going to under more information. There's a link for the player and character information on the Google sites. That's where you can find all about the characters and some backstories.
Wait, can they change their class?
No,
Oh gosh, that would take some doing.
The
I
dragon
don't
would just morph
think
into a
so.
dwarf.
No, not race. I feel like class would be even worse. Just being like, oh, now you're a bard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let me go redesign everything.
No, you have to keep everything.
Guitar appears in your
Donates $100. Everyone in the
Ooh.
in the party is now
My
alive.
calling.
Not a
We're
good
just
part.
switching character sheets at that point.
We should
That's
probably
it.
head out.
What's your religious roll?
11.
I mean,
11?
I'd be alright.
You
They
don't
reversed
know.
it, but-
Okay. Just, I'm gonna be like, to the nearest person, who's nearest religious figure I see.
Religious person.
This person that just happened there.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
Yes. How may I help?
I just wanted to ask a few questions.
Okay.
Number one, I would compliment a woman who say, hey, I'd like to do a design a couple.
Thank you.
But I had a few questions. So, what do you make of this whole end of the world type thing?
What do you believe in cause?
We believe that it's that there are reasons behind it, although we don't know it right now.
Disappointed for the
And
answer.
I would also probably not be the best person to ask about that question.
Well, who would be the best person to ask?
Maybe
That
And what do we call it?
would be
Worker.
a
Presume.
name that I haven't pulled up yet because I don't know his name off the top of my head. But some actually named person. That you should talk to Nicodemus. He is the high priest of the city.
Oh, thank you very much. I go find Nicodemus.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm gonna turn back around. Do you know what this Nicodemus is?
If he is available, he would be. If you go down into that door over there, he points to a side door. He's down in that.
Thank you very much. I done that.
Okay. There, you enter the door. There is someone outside of a door. You presume it's his door, but there's someone outside right now, like the secretary.
Hello, we're looking for Nicodemus.
And who might you be?
Just future believers.
Nicodemus is busy right now. If you want to schedule an appointment, I can.
Yeah, can we schedule it for like tomorrow?
Let's see. He is busy tomorrow. How about in 2 days' time?
Yeah, I can't promise like my schedule will be clear at that time, but I can try and make up.
Okay. She writes some notes down.
We don't have a 5 to 4
Alright. I would never let that happen.
And
Oh yeah, that's why. That is why.
Okay. So
2 months
where
ago.
you meet up with the group who's kind of running away from the guards.
Ask questions later. We are running now.
No, ask later.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
I'm blaming it on you because all them.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. It's always Ranger the Ranger giving you some trouble.
Make quite the ass of yourself there.
Yes.
How many zards are there?
There's a good bunch.
A bunch.
Enough to take you guys down.
Okay.
Enough to be very apparent that running is the correct option here.
Yes.
That's the option that I choose.
Alright,
Which way are
I
we
am
going?
going to cast sleep and then I'm gonna run.
I would say in the away direction.
Okay.
I could
cast
go towards the
on them?
ocean, I could go to the mountains.
No, he's casting sleep on them.
Okay.
Just gonna put some of them asleep.
And then they're gonna start sprinting after us.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, you cast
What do you need?
sleep.
Do you need
I think we should just dash away.
Yeah.
I got 5 d8s.
Oh, wow, D8.
Sleep is you roll 5d8s and then it unlocks. That's how much HP you can put to sleep, essentially. And then you begin allotting that HP to people.
Okay.
And it doesn't allot all of it to sleep.
Alright, so 10, 19, 23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
You put 2 people to sleep.
Cool. 2.
They fall in nature,
They're still coming after you.
Oh, we're booking.
Yep, now we're running.
Okay. You guys make it out of the city. You notice you looking back after you guys get well out of the city. They don't seem to be following you.
So,
A bunch of cultists.
do not,
Are you gonna say that?
Yes.
do not,
You dumb cultist.
No.
remember the
They start
last
firing
words.
at
That cannon
Don't be
comes
a-
out.
Yeah, that's
And a giant crossbow.
Don't be
Got
a-
Yeah.
Blows over the wall. Does deflect missiles allow me to catch
No.
catch molten rock?
Okay.
Hey, maybe the Earth will at that moment decide that that is not coming down.
Okay. So you're able to get to the base of the mountain.
Alright.
I'm assuming you're searching the mountain for some sort of entrance.
I heard that it was on the east-ish
Well,
side.
maybe we should start there then.
Okay. Everyone make me perception checks with advantage.
Okay.
Nat 20.
With guidance.
Okay.
22.
So don't worry about it. He got a net 20.
Good, I rolled crap.
You see it from miles away. You see, as you start heading up to the east side of the mountain, you can catch a glimpse of some sort of fire.
Well, that's nothing new.
As you climb and towards it, you see it's a brazier. As you get out of the woods, you find that you're on some sort of like a landing almost on the side of the mountain. But in front of you, there is a giant door.
Seems nobody else is having a problem with fire.
It's an obstacle.
Okay.
Oh.
You see it's 2 pillars with 2 braziers lit on top of it. And then a giant door that with various runes carved into it. The pillars also have runes down the side. And all the runes are glowing red.
Okay. This time,
I'm just gonna knock. You know what?
Nothing happens.
You know what, Husker? I'm very proud of you. That was good of you.
I've
Now
grown.
we can do it your way.
I've had an entire character arc. I've grown.
I believe that we have come to an understanding that politeness is the way to go.
I open the door. I open it up.
We
Okay.
tried politeness, now we can try your
Politeness failed.
Now we
you
kick down the
guys-
door.
You guys open up the door, and it leads down into a large canyon, not canyon, cavern, which we'll explore next week. And then next week.
Next up.
We'll come back in 2 weeks. I forgot the time. The 20th.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah, the 20th of October, 6 o'clock, same place, same time.
Same bad time.
Anything else I'm forgetting before I run over and check out the stream?
No.
We love you guys.
Well, thank you so much for watching.
It's nice to meet you.
come up again.
Yes, we did.
I feel
Sorry.
like the
I had to roll to
reason-
make sure it's true.
I'll say I feel like the reason the session is so early is that you